Good day everyone, especially to our very humble and beautiful instructor, Mrs. Jeraldine A, and to all of you classmates. By the way, I am Maria Hezel Nocalan. I am one of Group 12 reporters. So our topic would be management style or organizational style. So the following topic will be lectured by the following reporters. First is Miss Felicity N Maquilang, followed by Miss Ivy Romero, and then Miss Jeraldine A, and lastly is me.
Good day, ma'am. I am the first reporter for our Group 12, and the title that you assigned to our group is all about organization style. After our research, we discovered the following: what is management style, type of management style, organization style. What is organization's management style? Here are some examples. What is management style? A management style is a way in which a manager works to fulfill their goals. Ang management style mao ni ang nag-execute sa goals. Management style includes the way that a manager plans, organizes, makes decision, delegates, and manage their staff. Ang manager plan, ikaw ang nagplano sa tanan. Ang organize, ikaw ang mag-arrange. And making decision, kanang ikaw ang nag-decision sa tanan as a manager. And delegates, ikaw ang mag-assign sa mga tao. And lastly, manager staff, ikaw ang mag-manage sa imong employees. It can vary widely depend on the company, level of management, industry, country, and culture, as well as the person themselves. An effective manager is someone who can adjust their management style in response to different factors while keeping their focus on successfully achieving targets. Ang effective manager kanang katong maka-adjust sa management style bisan sa mga klaseng-klaseng mga factor sa pag-achieve sa targets. Management style are affected by both internal and external factor. An internal factor includes the overall organizational and corporate culture of the company, policies, priorities, employee engagement, and last, staff skill levels. Ang internal factors nag-existing or located inside sa katibuk ang organizational. And in general, the higher skill staff does not need as much supervision, while less skilled staff will require more monitoring to consistently achieve their objectives. External factors includes employment laws, the economy, competitors, suppliers, and last, consumers. Ang external factor nag-exist sa outside such as employment laws, the economy, competitors, and suppliers, and lastly, consumers. These are factors that are outside of the control of the organization but will have an effect on both manager and employees. Mao ni ang mga factors nga dili na makontrol sa organization pero makaapekto sa managers and employees. The type of management style. There are three broad categories of management style. Number 1 is autocratic. Second, democratic, and third, laissez-faire, and lastly, the conflict. Within these categories, there are specific subtypes of management style, which with its own pros and cons. Autocratic management style. This type of management follows a top-down approach with one-way communication from bosses to employees. This is the most controlling of the different management style, with the management making all workplace decisions and holding all of the power. Employees are treated as drones to be monitored closely as they perform within clearly defined perimeters. Employees are not encouraged to ask questions, submit ideas, or sharing their thoughts on improving processes, and are in the some cases actively discouraged from doing so. And from the words autocratic management style, meaning ang employee gikontrol sa mga boss, i-monitor, bawal mangutana, muhatag ug mo-share sa ilang ideas. Unya, bali, aga decision ratanan is ang taga-management. Then, ang employee igura sila mo trabaho, then musunod ug unsay mando sa taga-management. Like for example, kanang magtrabaho ka sa isa ka kumpanya, then naay manager nga gusto ra niya ijang decision tanan masunod. Og ang employee is magtrabaho ra gajud. That's all the part of my report, ma'am. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I am IVR Matinao, the second reporter for Group 12 Organizational Styles. So, kanang i-report, ma'am, continuation na nis kang Miss Felicity. So, the subtypes of autocratic management styles are authoritative, persuasive, and paternalistic. So, let's tackle about the authoritative. Authoritative management styles. From the word authoritative, makakaingon tag authority. So, para naho ang authority, nasjay kanang katungod or power nga mo control sa mga tao sa ijang organisasyon. Nasjay katungod nga mohatag og order og unsay ipabuhat. Diyan na pud sa katungod nga mo desisyon og unsay kaayuhan para sa ijang organization. In this style, managers dictate exactly what they require their subordinates to do and punish those who do not comply. So, ani nga style, ang managers muingon kunog unsa ipabuhat. Unja, expected na nga ang employees musunod ug unsa ipabuhat sa manager. Kung di musunod ang employees, ma-expect na naman siya nga na sa punishment. Employees are expected to follow orders, not question the authority of management, and perform their tasks the same way each time. So ang employees expected na jud nga motunong ug unsa ipabuhat sa managers. Wa sila katungod nga mo question og unsa ipabuhat sa mga managers. Dapat ilahara gayong sundon ja mo perform sila kung sa ilang ipabuhat. Managers monitor the employees closely, micromanaging their performance without placing trust or confidence that their employees can achieve their goals without direct and constant supervision. So, ang managers, mag-monitor jud na kanunay. Micromanaging their performance, di na ministel nga maingon ang manager nga mauna buhatan na ingana. Ang ija ra gayong buhaton na kay mag-monitor, mag-obserbara sa employees kung unsa ba na iyang performance, okay ba or di. Performance with goals without that their employees can achieve their goals without direct and constant supervision. So ang managers mag-observe bara pero di siya mo hatag og kanang pagsalig or confidence nga kanang ijang employees ug unsa ijang mabuhat I mean ma-achieve bitaw ni ang ijang goal nga mauna gusto ni ipabuhat. The performance goes without direct and constant supervision. Di sa mag-expect nga mabuhat to kung why pagduma or pag-supervise sa manager. These types of managers believe that without the supervision, employees will not operate successfully. So kani nga klase nga mga manager, mutuo silang kung wa ilahang supervision, ang employees kuno dili maka trabaho og successful. Di sila maka-produce successfully. Pros for this management style or advantage. These management styles allow quick decision making and creates clearly defined rules and expectations. With unskilled workers or large teams, setting clear and solid expectations can allow workers to operate without uncertainty. Productivity will increase but only when the manager is present. So this management styles allows quick decision. So ang manager jud ang maghimo og desisyon. Kung maghimo og desisyon, makaset na jud sa expectation nga mao ni resulta ingana. Bisan pa kuno og kanang ang iyang mga employees wa pa bitaw experience or di pa expert, kay ang manager man gihapon ang magbuot og unsay decision or unsay kayuhan para sa iyang organisasyon. So for the disadvantage, the negative of authoritative management style includes an increase in the dissatisfaction of employees, which lead to higher turnover, resentment, a lack of professional development and employee engagement, and the formation of an us versus them mentality between employees and management. So ang negative or disadvantage ani nga style is higher kuno ang chance nga di masatisfied ang employee, kay syempre ang manager ba jay magbuot, which leads to higher turnover or resentment na ay kalagot ang mga employees towards the manager. Pagkuwang og knowledge or progress sa employees, kay syempre og unsay ipabuhat sa manager mao ra ba jay buhaton sa employees. And employee engagement, so di ka jud makahalubilo ang employees sa ubang activities, kay unsa imandar sa manager mo ija man jud tumanon. And the formation of an us versus them, so makaingon jud ang kung ako ang employee, makaingon jud og unsa ra gud ko nila nga sila manager man, ako employee sara, unsa ra gud nihang decision nga sila man gyapon magbuot. Innovation is stifled and inefficient processes will remain in place. Bis naantay mga new idea or mga pamaagi, di na laman jud, dili na effective, kay ngano di man gyapon matuman kung why pagtugot sa manager. When to use this style? If decisions need to be made and executed quickly. For example, in a time of organizational crisis, this management style can be used successfully. It should otherwise be avoided. Also, ano daw kuno gamiton kani nga style? Kani nga style gamiton kung magkinahanglan jud kuno og kanang dali nga desisyon. Example kani nga crisis. So dapat jud ang manager mubuhat jud og dali nga decision para mabangon niya ang iyang organisasyon sa crisis. So otherwise it should be avoided. So once again kani nga authoritative management styles, kani nga style ang manager jud ang mismo ang mag-decision para sa kayuhan sa iyang team anja. Bisan pa man og di why experience or unskilled ijahang mga employees, sila ra gyapon magbuot. The second subtypes of autocratic management styles is persuasive. Persuasive management styles. So from the word persuasive, bakaingon ko nga ang manager makapa-encourage siya og mapasugot niya ang employees. So in this style, managers use their persuasive skills to convince the employees that the unilateral decisions that the manager implements are for the good of the team, department, or organization. Rather than simply ordering employees to perform tasks, managers employing this style would invite questions and would explain the decision-making process and rationale behind policies. So, ani nga style, ang manager gihapon ang mohimog desisyon para sa employees. Dapat ma-encourage jud or mapasugot ni diya nga ang employee kanang gihimo ni diya nga decision para sa employees is para ra pud ni diya para sa diyang kaayuhan o para sa kaayuhan sa ijahang team. This can help employees feel as though they are more trusted and valued part of the staff and are involved in key business decisions, leading to lower level of resentment or tension between management and staff. So ani daw makaingon daw ang employees or makatabang sa employees nga maka-feel sila nga oy kanang saligan day kasaligan day ko sa manager ingana ug makaingon po sila nga oy gi-value day bisan pa day ngani may gi-value day gihapon Manila. And the disadvantage for this management styles. So management can establish higher level of trust between themselves and employees will accept top-down decision more easily. Employees respond more positively to reason and logic than they do the threat of punishment, and many feel less constricted than those managed with an authoritative style. So ang management or ang manager maka-form or maka-adapt pa siya og kanang pagsalig between sa ijahang kaugalingon og between sa manager og sa ijahang employees. And ang employees maka-respond daw jud positively and may feel less constricted than those who manage with and baka feel daw ang kanang employee nga di sila kaadyo stricto kaysa sa pag-manage sa authoritative style. Disadvantage. Employee will still chafe under the restrictions they are placed under and become frustrated that they cannot give feedback, create solutions, or upskill in a meaningful way. So, ang employee basin o ganang maka-feel bitaw jag anoy tungod sa ilahang restriction nga kana bitang ma-pressure sila or ma-distress nga di sila makahatag og feedback o kanang unsa nay dagan sa ilahang pag-attend ana nga professional education nga na create solutions or upskill di sila maka-progress in a meaningful way sa maadjong pamaagi ba di sila maka-progress sa maadjong pamaagi kay ang manager naman po gihapon nagbuot ug unsa po ilang buhaton. So when to use this style? This style can be used when you have more experience on the subject than the team you are leading. In those cases, you are the expert while it is helpful to explain your thoughts process. Ultimately, you know the best. It can also be helpful when managing upwards. So once again, kaning persuasive management styles, ang manager gihapon ang mohimo og desisyon para sa employees para ma-encourage niya ang employee nga kani nga decision nga ilahang gibuhat is para ra pod nila ilahang kaayuhan og para sa kaayuhan sa ihang team. The third subtypes of autocratic management styles is paternalistic management styles. So in this style, the manager acts with the best interest of their subordinates at heart. Usually, the organization will refer to staff as family and ask for loyalty and trust from employees. So, ano din nga style? Ang manager, gi-refer daw niya ang employees as family. Murag pamilya ra ba niya ba? Niya. Ang manager nihangyo og kanang loyalty and trust from employees. Management using this style will use unilateral decision making but will explain to employees that the decision makers are working from a place of expertise and thus legitimacy. Decisions are explained to employees but there is no room for collaboration or questioning. So ani nga style, ang manager mohimo na daw pod og decision. Pero ijahang i-explain sa ijahang employees nga nganong kana nga decision ijahang nabuhat. Unya, ija pong i-explain niya kanang decision gikan na sa kanang mga kanang pang expert na pero legit kana bang tinuod. Decisions are explained. Ang decision nga nabuhat sa manager i-explain jud diya og tarong sa employees. Pero wa nay room bitaw nga adto pa mag-explain ingan na wa nay collaboration or questioning, wa nay room, wa nay place ba nga adto dapat sa mga tanan adto ni sa tubagon ingan na ijahara gajong i-direct kung iingon. Advantage of paternalistic management styles. A paternalistic manager is focused on the welfare of their employees and will base their decision on what is best for their staff. Upskilling and employees' education are valued, leading to happier and more skilled, more productive employees. So kani nga paternalistic manager nag-focus sa unsay kaayuhan para sa ilang employees. Unya mo base sila sa ilang decision kung unsay maayo sa ilang employees. Upskilling and dapat ilahang ipa-upskill or ilang progress of insay ilahang mga skill. Disadvantage for these management styles is employees can become too dependent on management, leading to a lack of innovation and problem solving. There is a high chance of this style breeding resentment among employees who do not believe in the organization as family's concept. Employees might find this style condescending and infantilizing. So, ang naka-disadvantage anhi nga style kay ang employees magsalig na sa manager. Magsalig na siya. So, ang resulta, kuwang og kanang bag-o bitaw nga kanang mga bag-ong mga idea nga na mga bag-ong mga innovation imbis kay gitabangan na siya magsalig na naman hinuon. Anja na taas daw og chance nga kani nga style maka-cause bitaw og kanang naa kay bation towards sa iyang manager. Kay basin ang employee di mo tuo nga di naman ta murag pamilya, mura naman ay ganang lahi na bag meaning ingan na. So when to use this style? The use of this style is heavy culture dependent. In Western countries, there is less reliance of hierarchical structures and employees will be less accepting of the idea of a benevolent leader. Smaller companies may find success in this type of leadership, but it should be avoided by larger organizations. So once again, paternalistic management styles, manager gyapoy kanang mohimo og desisyon para sa kaayuhan sa iyahang kanang employees. Imbis kuno nga isarang pasagdan og unsay ilahang responsibilidad sa ilahang kinabuhi or sa ilahang as a role of employees, ilahang hilabtan og unsay jang dapat mura bitaga nang singa na hilabtanon ba nga na. Pero ijahang rasunan nga nganong dapat kana nga desisyon dapat ijahan ang tumanon. That's all, ma'am.
Good day, ma'am. I'm Jeraldine A. I'm the third reporter for Group 12 Organizational Style. My topic is Democratic Management Style. Democratic Management Styles. In this style, managers encourage employees to give input during the decision-making process, but are ultimately responsible for the final decision. Communication goes both ways, top-down and bottom-up, and the team cohesiveness is increased. This process allows for diverse opinions, skills, and ideas to inform decision. So, ang democratic management style, ani nga part, it involves teamwork, and each and every one of those people involved are given a chance to participate. They are free to share and exchange their ideas. There are sub-types of democratic management style. They are consultative, participative, collaborative, transformational, and coaching. First, I discuss the consultative management style. Consultative management style. In this style, managers ask for the opinions and thoughts for their team, consulting the viewpoints of every member of their team. The manager will make the final decision, but they will consider all of the information given by team members before they do so. So, ang manager maoy maghimo sa final decision. So, before siya maghimo sa final decision, ang manager mag-act sa mga opinions and thoughts sa ilang team nga nagkonsulta sa mga paglantaw or viewpoints sa matag members sa ilang team. And also, ang manager ilang i-consider ang tanang information nga gihatag sa mga team members before mag-final decision siya. This style is often used in specialized fields where staff are experts and their input is needed for the management to make informed decision. Pros for this management are advantages. This style promotes a deeper bond between staff and management and builds trust within teams. Management grows with the team as they learn from the ideas, opinions, and experience of the employees that they lead. Innovation and voicing opinions are encouraged, leading to better problem solving. Cons or disadvantages. The process of consulting staff can be labor and time intensive. If a manager is not skilled in the time management aspect of this process, they can easily get bogged down. If there is an appearance of favoritism or bosses not listening to opinions, employees may become resentful and distrustful of the manager. Ang process sa consulting or pagkonsulta ang mga staff mahimong labor and time intensive. O ang manager kuno dili hanas or not skilled sa aspeto sa pagdumala sa oras or time management sa kini nga process, dali ra sila ma-bog down kanang makadugay bitaw imbis na kay buhaton na madugay na noon kay kakay naabay mga sagabal mga ingana. If na ay mga favoritism or mga boss nga dili minaw sa mga opinions sa employees, ang mga employees mahimong masuko or dili na musalig sa manager. Excessive reliance on this style can lead to staff losing trust in their boss. as they will start to wonder why they are always called on to help solve the problem, instead of management handling it as part of their job. When to use this style? This style should be used when managing teams with specialized skills or when the manager does not have much experience with the subject as the team does. For example, a manager assigned to run a team of developers who are creating a new SaaS would want to consult with their team often to gain the benefit of their experience. Number 2, participative management style. In this style, managers and staff are all active members of the decision process. Staff are given access to more information about the company and its goals and are encouraged to innovate solutions. Kani nga part ang manager o ang mga staff or employees kay active sila nga mo participate or magtinabangay kahabahin sa paghimo sa desisyon nga kaajuhan sa para sa company. Ang mga staff kay gihatagan sila way nga maka-assist sa more information bahin sa company and its goals. Og ang staff or employees kay gi-encourage sa taga management to innovate solution, like gi-encourage sila nga make changes in the company, especially introducing new methods and ideas nga mag-grow ang company. Management seeks the thoughts, ideas, and opinions of staff, works together with staff to make decisions, and then the company acts on them. Pros: employees feel as though they are valued by their management team and the organization as a whole. Ang staff or employees feel nila nga gi-value sila sa management team or sa company team kay syempre apil baya pud sila decision para sa company and the organization as a whole, and will respond with increased motivation and productivity. So ang mga staff or workers mas ma-motivate sila nga mas mutudo pa jud og trabaho kay naka-feel yun sila value gikan sa management. The more they understand and connect with the organization goals, the higher their engagement will be. Innovation is increased. Cons: this process can be slow one, and there is a risk of staff with bigger personality steamrolling less assertive staff members, leading to conflicts and resentment. Companies will find this style useful. Kani nga process is slow, ya daw or mas dugay pa. Unyan ay possible nga ma-attracts ang ubang staff kay sa organization na amanjoy staff nga taas og personalities, like magpabida-bida sa mga ubang staff nga list og confident nga moduso og idea. This can cause leading to conflict and resentment. Imbis kay okay na ang dagan, by chance maka-feel na noon kag kalagot sa imong kauban nga mga staff. Companies will find this style useful kay di raman ang manager maghuna-huna kundi ang tibuok member man jud sa organization. Number 3, collaborative management style. In this style, management creates an open forum for ideas to be discussed extensively before making decisions based on majority rule. Staff is empowered to take ownership of outcomes, which can lead to increased engagement, innovation, and creativity. This style from the word itself is collaborative. So naay collaboration between sa employees and management. There is a brainstorming of ideas and the management is asking for the opinions of its staff before magdesisyon og unsay need buhaton, and because of this naay sense of responsibility si employee na buhaton ang ijang best since siya ang naghatag sa opinion. Pros: staff feels trusted, valued, and heard by all levels of their management team. They are inspired to put forth their best work, find collaborative solution to problems, and engage completely with the process. Open communication means that workplace conflicts are often solved before real issues arise. Turnover is decreased when employees are engaged, and diverse voices often lead to better solution and outcomes. So, ang collaborative style is more on brainstorming. Basically, ang mga mayong part ani is open communication siya. They get everyone's opinion when there is a problem in the company. Mostly ang ingani nga klase sa management is widely used in America, Western culture, because they don't have hierarchy there. Regardless you are the boss or just an employee, you have the right to say your suggestion to the company. Also, ang mga employees naliparin ini nga sit up tungod kay sila makahatag sila sa ilang opinion. Cons: as with other democratic management style, this process can be time-consuming. Majority rule can also not always be the best choice for an organization. And if there is a decision that is not in the best interest of the business, management will need to step in and change it, which can breed resentment and mistrust. So, very democratic siya since ang management naminaw sa opinion sa mga employees na himong time-consuming sabni. Kay need man nilang maminaw sa opinion sa tanan. Another thing is because daghan og opinion og lahi-lahi pagajud. Naay times na nga ang management ang magdesisyon kung unsay buhaton og ang gusto sa employee dili masunod, he will lead to conflicts or fight. When to use this style when a business wants to foster innovation, drive collaboration, and engage employees, this style should be used. Any organization that wants to increase engagement and trust, especially in the face of large changes within the organization or industry, should consider this style. Number 4, transformational management style. This style of management is agile and growth-focused. Managers focus their efforts on pushing their staff to ever greater accomplishments through encouragement, pushing them past their comfort zones regularly, and constantly motivating their teams to raise their bar for achievements. Managers work alongside with their employees, inspiring their team to ever greater effort by demonstrating their own work ethic. So, ang gimin ani nga ang manager kuno ilang i-push through or i-convince ilahang mga staff na mas ihatag nila ang ilang best og mo stay out sa sila sa ilang nakaugalian. Then mo explore pa sila para mas grow pa ang ilang potential as well as more productive ang result sa ilang tasks.
Ang mga manager constantly motivated their staff for encouragement to make them grow and do better than before. Pros: innovation is increased and employees will more easily adapt to change, disruptions, or challenging projects. Creative thinking is encouraged and problem solving and product development will benefit from the increased flexibility of the staff. So the advantages are there are higher capabilities of innovation since ang employee dali ra makakup sa mga changes, sa mga disturbance, especially if there are problems nga need effects or naay mga mas lisod na mga project na dapat i-accomplish, ma-involve ang creative skills ani nga style. Since the employee needs to think critically on how to innovate or develop products which will enhance their flexibility. Cons: if not used carefully, this style will cause staff to burn out. Staff may end up spread too thin, worn out from constantly pushing themselves and unable to keep up with the pace. So, ani nga style, dili siya maayo or carefully applied, makakos ni siya nga ang employee murag maluya na because she or he become exhausted kay naa si Jai gi apas especially ang deadline sa tax. And because of that, murag masobraan sila or overwork that will cause they cannot perform their tasks like what they usually do. Murag mawala sila sa recent capabilities in doing or performing their jobs. When to use this style is best used in companies that are in fast-paced industries or are anticipating a period of changes within the industry, organization, or department. This style will help teams become more agile, flexible, and innovative while responding to the outside or inside forces. Number 5, coaching management style. In this style, managers see themselves as the coach and their employees as the valued members of their team. The manager's job is to develop and guide their team, putting their team's professional development at the forefront of their priorities. Long-term development is valued above short-term failures in this style. And the manager wants to promote learning, upskilling, and growing in the workplace. So, ang manager nag-serve as a coach sa iyang mga employees or team. Then, gitudluan niya kung unsay saktong buhaton para maging successful sila sa ilang trabaho, just like coach ng mga sport, yung mga manager na gumagamit ng coaching style, the goal is to guide the team and develop the employees, and the focus is long-term. Pros: employees feel valued. They know that they will learn and develop within the rules and more likely to be engaged. Managers build a strong bond with their employees who will in turn to be more likely to put forth their best work for their coach. So the advantages are there are human connection and targeted. Human connection, because of this type of style, mas nabibuild yung relationship and trust between employees and manager. Kay most of that time, one-on-one na panag-istoryahan na sa boss o employee, mas nagiging comfortable si employee na makipagsulti o mag-share sa iyang thoughts. Targeted. Before magsugod si manager sa coaching, adunay targeted na agenda kung unsay itudlo action plan, so mas dili makalibog para kay employee kung unsay angay ni diyang buhaton after sa conversation with the manager. Cons: this style can lead to toxic environments as staff jockey for favored rules and development tax. Too much focus on long-term development can leave short-term project without proper support. So, the disadvantages is difficult coaching. Kay is sometimes super focus ni just sa long-term goal ng employee to the point na nakalimtan na ni employee yung maliliit na bagay na need ni diyang buhaton such as short-term goals. Aside from that, there are times na daghan kaayong buhaton or need buhaton which could lead to toxic working culture. When to use this style? This style is useful when organizations wants to promote and develop talents from within. Industries with competitive job markets would benefit from these styles, as it can cost time and money to recruit the right candidates. That's all for my topic.
Good day everyone. My topic would be laissez-faire management style. So what is laissez-faire management styles? In this style, management takes a hands-off approach to leadership. Staff is trusted to do their work without supervision, and they are left to control their decision-making and problem-solving. So sa ani nga style, ang management dili na magpahilabot, especially sa mga na ay trabahoon or sa mga assigned na task, which is trust na nila sa ilang staff without supervision, especially kung mubuhat og mga decision making and or their mga problems and issues ang kinahanglan effects. Management is present at the delegation and delivery stages of work, but otherwise steps back and give the staff the freedom to control their workflow and outcomes. So present only ang management, especially if nga nang for example na mga council meeting or direct board of directors nga nang meeting, then nga nang kinahanglan ipaabot sa mga employees or information nga kinahanglan or need ipaabot sa employees, which is kanang time nga not jud kanunay na ang management. So management is only involved during the process if the staff request their assistance. So ma-involve ra sila if kanang for example na mga time nga naglisod ang mga staff sa especially sa assigned task sa kanang buhaton. So mangayo sila assistance o ngani or advice o insay buhaton kay na gilisdan, need sila idea kay naglisod sila pagkuha og idea. The subtypes of laissez-faire management styles are delegative and visionary paternalistic. So first is the delegative management styles. In this style, the manager is only present to assign tasks. So present ra ang manager kay mo assign or siya ray mag-assign sa task, although they still are responsible for tasks being completed successfully. So involved gihapon sila, maski di sila ang mismo mo buhat sa task, mag-assign na sila sa task, na involved gihapon sila aron mahimong complete or successful ang task. Once the task is assigned, so if ma-assign na ko ng task, then the employees are empowered to do their work as they see fit. So, kaya gi-assign na naman, so ang employee na mo hatag or mo buhat, mo lihok, arong mahimo ang trabaho nila. After the task is complete, the manager steps back and to review the work and give advice about how to improve future projects. So, if kanang mahuma na ang kanang gipabuhat na ay task. So ang manager mao nang mag-review sa work sa iyang employee, like for example kintahay nga nang ang manager nagkuan siya og kanang report. So kinahanglan jud na i-review sa manager nga og insay gibuhat nga report sa kanang yang staff. Kay for example na mali, so inig-report di na mauwawan or di na kanang mabalik or di rebound ang kanang maong report. So need pa i-improve if na i-improve. So pros and cons, so the advantage and disadvantage sa delegative management styles. So innovative and creative are fostered by the system, especially in organizations with highly skilled workers. Problem solving and teamwork are strengthened as staff are given space to handle their own issues and will work together to solve them. Job satisfaction may be increased in those who crave autonomy in their workplace. So, of course, another innovation and creativity kay ang syempre ang assignment kintahay sa kanang manager is those kanang skillful employees. So ang employees, the skillful employees kanang ito dyan ihatag ilang best sa iyang trabaho. So ma-involve ang iyang creativity, yang like for example leaders siya, ma-involve iyang leadership skills. So especially kanang nga pong problem solving, so need yun na og kanang highly experienced leader sa teamwork. So staff are given space to handle. So ang staff may mo kanang tagaan og lugar ang staff nga mo handle sa iyang trabaho, mo ay mo buhat sa iyang trabaho nga wala nay mo mando, wa nay mo kanang kuan pa ni, wa nay daghang istorya pa ni dyan nga ngana kasi dyan na mismo may mo control sa iyang buhat. So the cons, without leadership, productivity may suffer. So wa jud mahimong kanang kalambuan, why di fruitful ang iyang kanang gihaguan kay nga nang why leadership. Teams can experience a lack of directions, focus, or uniformity. So if nga nang team na walay teamwork, why leader, why magdumala, so there is no direction, magkatibulaag sila, why kay wa may mo guide ug ansay dapat isay kuan sakto. So focus, di sila ka focus. So ansa man jay kinahanglan nilang i-focus, like kanang naay dapat unsay kuan ra sa ilang task, so katuray ilang i-focus, di sila ka focus. Or uniformity, so wala sila uniformity if kanang why magdumala, why mo guide, kay everyone has different ideas. So kanang kitang tanan mo present dito sa atong ideas. So ang leader mo ay mag-igor, the majority will kanang like maoy masunod nga nang naay mga idea. So alangag sundon ang usa niya, ang kadaghanan mao ni gikuan. So need majority is kuan jud sundon. Poorly managed conflicts may flare up and breed resentment. Some staff may feel that the management is not contributing anything towards the team's success and become resentful. So ang mga dili kaayo ma-manage nga mga like issues or conflicts nga problema, so di jud ma-solusyonan, wa ray mahitabo mao gihapon. And some staff o uban kanang sa staff makaingon nga way gibuhat or way gi-contribute ang management. For example nga nang na-accomplish ang kanang project, na-accomplish ang assigned task, na kanang murag mamoyboy ang ubang staff kay awa man na si Jay ka-contribute sa kanang kuan aron mahimong successful ning assignment nato ng project nato. Kay kuan man di man siya mo guide, di man siya mo hatag ideas, di pud siya mo tabang. When to use this style? So kanus ani magamit ang style. So the style is best used in organization. So mga organization jud kasagaran with more decentralized leadership and where the team is much more skilled than the manager. So where the team kuno much more skilled. So ang kanang team much more skilled kay for example ang manager dili kayo kanang wala kayo experience, so the team will be given freedom. So tagaan og kanang higayon ang kanang team nga matug og ideas for innovation, nga na ideas para ma-innovate ang kanang kuan dahay ang assignment, ang task. So ang team pod or ang leader or ang manager also needs support from his team para pod ma-accomplish pod nilang tanan ang ilang project. Second is visionary management styles. What is visionary management styles? In this style, managers lead through inspiring their staff. So of course, ang managers dapat pod ma-inspire pod sa iyang mga sa staff or sa iyang team para pod ganahan ang iyang kanang kagrupo or iyang mga gidalang nga tawo nga motrabaho. Leaders explain their goals and the reasons behind them, convincing their team to work towards executing their vision. So ang leaders explain jud nila og unsay goal nila nga nganong ilaning buhaton ingana ang ma-convince ang iyang mga kuan sakop nga ating buhaton nga na kay arong kuan makuaning atong goal arong mahumanta as a team. So team members are motivated by their manager. So ang mga team members i-motivate yun na sa manager. Lisod nga ng manager, lain pa ng manager nga kanang nagani sayop sa teammates kaiktan naghagbagulbol. So na ay di jud ganahan ang kanang yang team nga mo trabaho. Then allow the freedom to achieve their task without minimal interference. So tagaan og kanang kagawasan para ma-achieve ang kanang task, para ma-achieve ang assigned task sa iyang member. Managers will check and from time to time, but they trust that their shared vision will keep employees on track and produce good results. So, ang managers, kanang mag-check dyan na siya time on time. So, mag-monitor o kanang insay mga nabuhat na, insay buhaton pa. So, like, mura po na siya kanang ang manager po may mag-monitor sa mga ngayong buhaton. Like, for example, yan ang deadline na wala pa mabuhat, hapit ng deadline. So, ang manager, magkanunay pa hinumdom na dapat nga ni paspasan nato gamay atong kuan kay arong mahumanta kay ang deadline hapit na. But still, musalig gihapon ang manager nga mabuhat sa iyang team ang kanang assignment kay og dili musalig na ay ang manager. So dili pud murag musalig ang kanang na ay ijang team sa ilang sa iyang ang employee sa iyang kaugalingon nga mabuhat nila kay ug di musalig ang manager sa iyang kagrupo sa iyang team na by teamwork kwa. So managers offer a lot of constructive feedback during and after the process to assess their employees and make sure to give praise liberally. So every time mag-offer ko ng kanang feedback. So, during, kamulo, and after sa process or after sa mga after sa pagbuhat sa kanang assignment. So, during, like, naay kintahay, for example, maghimo silang product, nga na while kamulong kuan, na nasayop. So, muhatag feedback ang kuan nga, nasayop na, kinahanglan na itong sabon kay arong kuan. So, after pod, pagkuan sa product na maadyo ang kaanang kalabasan, maadyo ang result. So, of course, i-praise dun sa manager ang kanang ang employees kay good job, maayo ang kanang result sa atong kanang gibuhat nga product. So other managers kanang mga maadyo nga managers kay nganang naay na accomplish ang ilang team, so ang uban magpa snacks or di magpakaon sa gawa. So nga na pod ma-convince ang iyang mga kanang ginsakupan iyang teammates nga na ay sunod project ila pang ayuhon og kanang kuan ilang ihatag ilang best aron pod na gihapoy kuan kanang murag maanad sila nga inig ma-accomplish ilang kanang task na sila premyo or a little thing, a little gamay pasalamat from their manager. Pros: engagement is heightened because staff believes in what they are creating and driven to complete tasks to the best of their ability. Employees are more satisfied, motivation is higher, and turnover will be lowered. Innovation is higher and problem solving can happen quickly within the team. So, sa aning nga style, so, ang staff mo believe or naanay salig sa ilang kagalingon kay mismo ilang manager musalig nila. So, kay salig sila sa ilang kagalingon nga mabuhat nila ang kanang ilang task kay ning salig man ang ilang gisaligan man sila sa ilang manager. So there are higher satisfaction, so masatisfied sila sa ilang kaugalingon, ma-motivate and higher motivation and kanang ang ilang pagduha-duha silang kagalingan murag mo ubos na di na ingog murag magduha-duha pa sila kay kuan. Cons: not all managers can be legitimately inspiring. It depends on the job, the industry, the product, and the person. This is not the style that can be faked. Employees must actually be inspired or they will not perform as well. So, ang cons, so dili jud tanan managers nga maayo, dili tanan kanang inspiring, dili tanan makahatag og kanang good advice or good inspirational kanang message sa iyang or other inspirational motivations para sa iyang kuan kay ubang mga bidyaon og naay sadyop ang team iyang ka team masuko mamoy boy naay kuan ug insay sayop. So dili tanan kuno sa usa ka trabahoan sa industry nga maayo ang kanang manager ay uban jud na bidya. When to use this style: this can be a great style in tech companies who are looking to disrupt industries, non-profits trying to innovate creative solutions to problems, or companies who have a very strong sense of purpose. So ngani example ani nga kanang ma-apply ni is kanang for example sa mga tech companies, sa mga tech companies, mga technology companies, like for example nganing cellphone companies. Cellphone companies, so ang mga cellphone companies, as we always observe kanang na ang ilang mga products kinahanglan nilang innovate para pod makagain og profits aron pud naay masolusyonan yung ilang non-profit kanang problem. So mag-phase out sila og kanang cellphone karon nga kaanan i-phase out na, then next month na napud sila bag-ong igaws nga kuan which is more innovative than before, so than the previous phone nga ilang na-produce. So nga na, it is important to know the type of management style that a potential employee will use. So importante jud ang type of management style para pod makita or maka-observe ang isa ka manager ug kinsa joy kanang nay potential nga employee. For example kanang kuan ang manager kinahanglan jud magsiid-siid ng mo observe, example yan ang magtrabaho, mo observe ang kanang manager ug kinsa sa iyang mga employees, kinsa sa iyang gisakupan nga maayo mo perform na ay potential nga kanang in the future, like nga nang mangita og ma-promote ang manager in the future na siya kapuli. According to Gallup, companies fail to choose the right candidate for management jobs 82% of the time. So dako day pud ang percentage sa kuan failure sa pagkanang di maayo ang pagkanang pili sa kanang, for example, di tanan nga kuan mamaayo ang kanang or sakto ang napili nga candidate nga ilang napili as a manager. So dili tanang company nakapili og maayong manager. According to the same study, managers have a massive impact on employee engagement, turnover, productivity, and many other factors that lead to positive business outcome. So, of course, ang mga manager na dyan dakong impact sa mga employees, especially ng engagement. So, as a manager, we also have to be engaged with our employees. So, makisama ta sa atong employee. Kay nga nang di ta ka mao makisama sa atong employee, so ma-feel na to as an employee nga atong manager arrogante kaayo kay di makisama nga nang mga party or na mga successful nga nahimo sa team, di mag-apil ang kuan, di makig-engage ang manager. So makaingon jud ang kuan unsa man atong manager nga mura manig kuan kanang arrogante man, mura mag others. So turnover, productivity, and many other factors. So kanang daghan pang mga factors nga naay mulid sa positive business outcome. So as manager, dapat naa kay mga good qualities of a manager. So katulad katong gi kuan sa other lectures nga a manager should be a good listener, good example. Daghan qualities sa manager, be trustworthy, be basta daghang qualities as a manager. So the HR teams should be prepared with a management styles quiz for potential applicants so that they can see how they will fit into the preferred styles of the organization. It is important to note that the style can and should be somewhat dynamic, but most managers will have one style that they prefer to use. So, ang HR team or the human resource team should be prepared, especially in management style. So, dapat puguno na sila management style quiz. So, para makakita sila or ma-hire jud nila ang which is who is potential applicants for manager. So, insay na po or through quiz, so mag-quiz sila nga na og insay or like for example mga questions, mga especially in hiring na ay kuan man din na ang interview. So makita nila og kinsay potential na applicant for manager. So importante nga makuan ni nila nga style sa management style para pod makakuan sila, makapili sila og sakto o naay saktong candidate sa manager. Conflict management styles. Conflict management is an important aspect to consider when hiring a manager, and it is different from general management style. So, conflict management is different pud kuno siya sa general management style. So, there is no correlation between management styles and conflict management styles. So, wala sila correlations. Although a skilled manager should be able to switch conflict management styles depending on the situation, just as they should be able to adjust their general management style. So, ang manager, ang manager may mga conflict. So, kinahanglan pud sa kadugayon sa manager, dapat pud mag-innovate siya or mag-improve kay nadugay naman siya sa iyang position as a manager. So mo switch na pud siya sa murag higher kuan pa as a manager. So dapat higher pa ng expectation sa kuan, masayo pa pud niya. So kinahanglan mag-improve pud siya, especially during mga conflicts, so di man kalikayan ang nay conflicts sa kanang department, sa team, sa nanang trabahuan. So kailangan po mag-improve ang manager kung insaon niya pag kanang solve sa conflict or sa issues. Kaya nga nang di mag-improve ang manager, wa gihapon mahitabo sa team. So mo switch pod ang manager, or dapat sa kadugayon mahimong mas skillful pa ang manager. So the questions will be follow, which is from 1 to 5. So merong mga question dari sa last page sa among lecture, sa among topic. So that's all for today, and thank you for listening. I hope and we hope that you all have kanang nakakuha mo maayong kanang knowledge, or naamoy nakuha sa among kanang lecture or sa among topic. That's all. Thank you.